Welcome everybody, we have some news involving Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimension. I also want to say before the start, going into the juicy stuff of the story details of this versus battle, that there is not going to be any Arc 5 episode this week. It was confirmed quite a while ago that we wasn't going to be having one. It was going to be taking a break, which I'm a little bit upset about. I'm kind of excited going more into this new arc, especially when we got like Kaito versus like Yuya. That's some really exciting stuff right there. But we got some stuff involving the story and actually involving like the versus battles that we're going to be happening in the movie. So I'm going to read it off verbatim what exactly it says here. This year's June issue of Shueisha's V-Jump magazine revealed a story teaser for the upcoming anime film Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions on Thursday. The magazine reads, "For the sake of his motives, Aigami spies on Yugi and his friends as they live every day. However, after in contact with Kaiba and because their goals conflict, they begin a duel. To combat Kaiba, a skilled and powerful duelist Aigami employs frightening tactics." Magazine also features the quote, "Kaiba and Aigami, who seek to attain the Millennium Puzzle, finally duel. The duel turns into a dimensional terrain through Aigami's power, and Kaiba's monsters become powerless." Now, I've got to say, now this is stuff that I was kind of wondering what exactly was this character going to be involving in the movie, and it seems like we've kind of got a confirmation of what exactly Kaiba's after, and it seems like he's actually there to like get the Millennium Puzzle. Maybe he realized that like afterwards, which I'm guessing what the whole thing of this movie is, that like Yugi hasn't dueled since then, like he hasn't really like picked up like any will to like duel it, or maybe that might be the case, or like he hasn't got the same dueling spirit as what he used to ever since the Thera left. Maybe in his own way, he's like, oh, he always had that thing around his neck, and that was the thing that he needed to, like, you know, get that duel. I mean, since he did see the ending, he did see Thera and all that, like, maybe that is, in his own way, he's like, this is the way to get his dueling so I can have a worthy opponent. Although, like, I've got to say, though, with this Aigami stuff, because, like, from every part of what we've seen in the movie, it's seemingly like we're going to be focusing on Kaiba and Yugi duel. All I can say, though, from the start of this, like, there's a bunch of movies that kind of start off with, like, oh, let's set up this stuff and let's have the duel. Like, immediately, the one thing I'm a little bit worried about is, like, we're going to get the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie again, where it started off to be a really actual cool duel between Yugi and Kaiba, and then it turned into this big MacGuffin evil villain stuff happening, and I kind of don't want that movie again. I really would like if like they come back from this stuff, you know, they deal with this Aigami stuff first, and then maybe they actually have their duel, or they continue it. That's something I would like. Hopefully, like this, from what we've been seeing from the amount of this movie, is that one, I feel like this is a good way to testing like if we should get more Yu-Gi-Oh! Movies out there, because out of every Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that we've ever had, every single one of them has had Yugi in them. One's Beyond Time and also this Dark Side of Dimension. So, I don't know, they did a little bit, I think that like, for the whole time, it's like they've been worried that maybe another movie won't do as good, especially like, GX didn't do too well over here as well, and especially like, I don't think they even finished 5D. Ziao's like the only one I know I think they finished the dub for. And especially with someone like Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, I feel like they didn't want to take the chances, and it's like, especially with something like this with the original Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, it's like this is something that both the West and Japanese will absolutely love, and I feel like that's the main reason why we got Yugi. But I am scared about what exactly is going to be happening with this duel. Maybe just the fact that like this is part of like everyone's childhood. We are going to be obviously finding out very soon. Obviously some people are going to see it in the Japanese theaters, and then we are going to be hearing details exactly of what went down in the movie. Unfortunately, we are going to have to wait a very long time until it comes out of Japan. We are going to unfortunately have to wait until 2017. The only hope is that I hope that this is going to be in cinemas over here. We've only had a recent boom of Japanese anime movies coming out here, mainly being the Dragon Ball Z movies, and even as well recently the last one I got to see in cinemas was the Boruto Naruto the movie. So fingers crossed on that situation that we will be able to watch it like that. I honestly look forward to watching it regardless of any way I get to see it, like whether it be like seen on streaming sites, whether or not it be an actual Blu-ray DVD. I just hope either way I get to own this movie, and I'm very excited because I would like to own this Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Let me know what you think though in the comments section down below. What do you think about this Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie news? I'm a little bit concerned about it because, you know, it's like we really just wish it was just basically called Yu-Gi-Oh! Kaiba vs. Yugi the movie. Like, we wish it was like that. So we'll honestly wait and see what's going to happen. I'm still excited for it, and it's like this Aigami character could be a very interesting character. I know so little about him apart from that he has some magical MacGuffin stuff, and also as well like with Yugi as well. It's like we all know is that there's going to be a hype fight between Yugi and Kaiba, and that this character is going to get involved some way. But thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.